The Trojan Horse is a story from the Trojan War about the subterfuge that the Greeks used to enter the independent city of Troy and win the war. In the canonical version, after a fruitless 10-year siege, the Greeks constructed a huge wooden horse and hid a select force of men inside, including Odysseus. The Greeks pretended to sail away, and the Trojans pulled the horse into the city as a victory trophy. That night, the Greek force crept out of the horse and opened the gates for the rest of the Greek army, which had sailed back under the cover of night. The Greeks entered and destroyed the city of Troy, ending the war. Gentlemen, the modern Trojan horse is all around you. You have grown up with it. The modernity of the Trojan horse is feminism. It's gynocentrism. It's the illusion of a vote. It's you allowing yourself to believe that they would allow you to determine their future. This is the Trojan horse. The modern terminology of the Trojan horse has changed very little. It still means exactly what it meant then. The political, ethical, and moral Trojan horses have converged to form the landscape that you currently live in. This has produced a series of events that focus entirely on greed, apathy, and avarice. These things appeal to the lowest common denominator in the weakest portions of your community. Women, liberal men, weak men. The modern Trojan horse has brought to you a woman that does not understand her own nature. She's not a thinker, she's not a doer, she is a blank slate, to be written upon, to be changed, to be made malleable at the whim. She has rejected her nature. She has rejected the idea of being a mother. She has embraced a fantasy notion. She lauds the exploitation of women through pornography, while decreeing that she shall not be exploited. She makes commercials decreeing that she has the right to breastfeed in the aisles at Harrods or Walmart, but supports the ability to murder children by the millions simply because it suits her whims. You are the ones that are responsible for ushering in the Trojan horse. You have accepted cynicism as optimism. You have conceded that the insane and inane shall now represent you as your new normal. Your corruption, your immoral and unethical behavior did not happen as a group. It was not cast upon you. You accepted it, one man at a time. It will never be easier than it is right now, at any point in time, than it has ever been to be morally and ethically bankrupt, and to have it accepted. The hardest thing that you will ever do in your lifetime, in this generation currently, is to stay the course, to be a moral and ethical man, one that is not corruptible. You have but to look around you and see how the Trojan Horse has all but swallowed humanity. There is a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. For every man that goes to MGTOW, that finds and ingests the red pill, that becomes a monk, that reclaims his moral authority over himself, deprives this system of one more willing acolyte. You have that ability, men. And it is clear that looking around you, you now have a mandate to do it.